Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
Bellingham! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! And Atletico Paranaense take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rice. Quality ball. Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rice. Oh, super ball. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Rice. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Azar. He's being urged to shoot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's made its way to him. Kakitani! Decent hit and on target. Distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good take in a good area. And this is Messi. Big chance! In he goes again. Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we have our very first corner. Kakitani!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's another throw. Vardiol. Vardiol going full tilt down the left. Baresi. And here's Messi. Knocks it into space. And here's Kakitani. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Atletico Paranaense clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Pete.
And the shot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Up he goes! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And pull it! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Hullet. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Can he get it through? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Raul. And it's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good strength. Showing good feet. Foot in. It's a quick one. Vardiol. He's cut it out. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. That is good alertness. And it's Batistuta. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Baresi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Oh, that's super. Messi! Oh, the ball's gone astray. Hullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rice. Zanetti. Now it's Hullet. Rice. No way through. And this is Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gattuso. Carvajal makes the interception. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. That's been slipped through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Almost an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. Bellingham.
Atletico Paranense really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kakitani! They've scored! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Bullet really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 8, camisa 5, camisa 4.
Vardiol.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 17.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Camisa 14.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
An uncompromising challenge. Now it's Kakitani. Vitz. Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. Carvajal hangs one in. Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Rice. Great vision. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rashford picks it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Vitz. Now it's Kakitani. Now it's Rodrigo. Vardiol. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross. Dida claims it without any fuss. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Stojkovic. Pinches it off him. Vitz. Stojkovic. Oh, this is a great position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so